Being laid off can feel like the ground disappeared beneath your feet. One minute you're part of the team, contributing, belonging, moving forward. The next, you're being ushered out the door with a cardboard box of your things. It's a disorienting, often public experience of rejection. But here's the thing. This isn't the end of your story. It's a reset point, a forced pause, a chance to breathe and say, what now? So, let's walk through how to rebuild, not just your career, but your sense of self. Are you ready? Let's do this. If you're reeling from a recent layoff, the first thing I want you to know is this. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel lost. This is a significant change, and it's natural to have a whirlwind of emotions. All your feelings are valid. Every single one of them. Whether it's sadness, anger, confusion, or even a strange sense of relief, they all have a place in your heart right now. Shock, grief, anger, even relief if that's part of it. These emotions might come in waves, sometimes all at once, sometimes one at a time, and that's perfectly okay. Don't judge what comes up. Don't tell yourself that you should or shouldn't feel a certain way. Emotions are not right or wrong, they just are. Don't rush to be okay. Healing is not a race. It's a journey that takes time, and it's different for everyone. Allow yourself the grace to move through it at your own pace. This is a loss, and you're allowed to feel the weight of it. Losing a job can feel like losing a part of your identity, your routine, your security. It's a big deal, and it's okay to acknowledge that. Our instinct is to stuff down these feelings, to slap on a brave face and pretend we're fine. But here's the thing. Pretending only prolongs the pain. It doesn't make it go away. We can't heal what we don't feel. We can't process what we keep buried. Those emotions need to be acknowledged and felt in order to be released. We can't process what we keep buried. And those unprocessed emotions, they'll find a way to make themselves known, often in ways that are more disruptive and painful. And those unprocessed emotions, they'll find a way to make themselves known. They might show up as stress, anxiety, or even physical symptoms. It's your body's way of saying, pay attention to me. So how do we let ourselves feel it? How do we navigate this emotional landscape without getting lost in it? Start by simply naming what's present. Are you feeling anger, sadness, fear? Naming your emotions can help you understand them better and give you a sense of control. Are you angry, sad, scared? Identifying these emotions is the first step in processing them. It might seem simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Write it down without judgment. Journaling can be a therapeutic way to get your feelings out. Don't worry about grammar or spelling. Just let the words flow. Talk to someone you trust. A friend, a therapist, a mentor. Someone who can hold space for your emotions without trying to fix them. Sometimes, just being heard can be incredibly healing. Remember, feeling your feelings doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. It's a sign of strength to face your emotions head on, rather than running from them. And as you allow yourself to move through the initial shock and grief, you might find yourself asking, what now? That's okay. It's a natural part of the process to start thinking about the future. It's natural to start thinking about the future. But try not to rush into problem-solving mode just yet. Give yourself the time and space to fully process what's happening. But try not to rush into problem-solving mode just yet. The future will come, and you'll have time to figure it out. For now, focus on the present moment and what you need right now. Give yourself permission to sit with the uncertainty for a little while. It's okay not to have all the answers right now. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just be with your feelings. This is a time for deep self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same care and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend going through a tough time. When we experience a layoff, it's not just our emotions that take a hit. Our nervous systems go into overdrive too. The sudden loss of a job can trigger a cascade of stress responses in our bodies, making it difficult to find calm and clarity. Think about it. Our brains are wired to interpret threats to our livelihood as threats to our survival. This is an evolutionary mechanism designed to keep us safe from danger, but in the modern world, it can sometimes work against us. It's a primal response, and it can leave us feeling jumpy, anxious, and unable to think clearly. Our bodies are flooded with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which prepare us to fight, flee, or freeze in the face of perceived danger. You might notice yourself feeling restless, unable to sleep, or experiencing digestive issues. These physical symptoms are your body's way of signaling that something is wrong and that it needs help to return to a state of balance. These are all signs that your nervous system is stuck in a state of fight, flight, or freeze. This state can be exhausting and debilitating, making it hard to focus on finding new opportunities or even enjoying the simple pleasures of life. So how do we calm our nervous systems down? It starts with simple, embodied practices that send signals of safety to our brains and bodies. These practices can help us shift from a state of high alert to one of relaxation and ease. Breathing is one of the most powerful tools we have. By consciously slowing down our breath, taking deep inhales and even longer exhales, we can begin to shift our physiology and calm our nervous systems. This practice can be done anywhere, anytime, and it's a quick way to bring yourself back to the present moment. Moving our bodies is another essential practice. Whether it's a walk in nature, a yoga class, or a dance party in your living room, movement helps to release tension and process stress hormones. Physical activity encourages the production of endorphins, which are natural mood lifters. Finally, prioritize sleep. Establish a regular sleep routine, create a calming bedtime ritual, and avoid screens in the hour before bed. Quality sleep is crucial for the body to repair and rejuvenate, and it plays a significant role in regulating our mood and stress levels. When we're grounded and centered, we're better able to access our resilience, our creativity, and our capacity for clear decision-making. By taking care of our nervous systems, we create a foundation of stability that allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. Losing a job can feel like losing a part of ourselves. It's a profound experience that can shake us to our core. The routine, the sense of purpose, the daily interactions, all suddenly vanish, leaving a void that can be hard to comprehend. For so many of us, our work becomes intertwined with our identity. We often introduce ourselves by our job titles, and our careers become a significant part of how we see ourselves and how others see us. It's not just a job, it's a part of our story. We pour our hearts and souls into our careers, we build relationships, we derive a sense of purpose and meaning from what we do. The projects we complete, the goals we achieve, and the recognition we receive all contribute to our sense of self-worth. So, when that's suddenly gone, it's natural to feel a sense of loss and disorientation. It's like losing a part of our identity, and it can be challenging to navigate through the emotions that come with it. The uncertainty can be overwhelming. But here's the deeper truth. You are not your job title. You are not defined by the position you held or the company you worked for. Your worth is not tied to your professional achievements or the roles you've played in the corporate world. You're not your LinkedIn profile. The endorsements, the connections, the professional accolades, they don't capture the essence of who you are. They are just fragments of a much larger picture. You are not the sum total of your accomplishments or your paycheck. Your value is intrinsic, not something that can be measured by external metrics. It's important to remember that your true worth lies within you, not in the validation you receive from others. You are a multifaceted human being with passions, values, and experiences that extend far beyond the workplace. Your identity is rich and complex, shaped by your interests, your relationships, and your personal journey. This is a time to reconnect with those deeper parts of yourself. What brings you joy? What activities make you lose track of time? What are the things that light up your soul and make you feel truly alive? What are you curious about? What topics or hobbies have always intrigued you but you never had the time to explore? Now is the perfect opportunity to dive into those interests and see where they lead you. What have you always wanted to learn or explore but haven't made time for? Whether it's a new skill, a creative endeavor, or an intellectual pursuit, give yourself the permission to follow your curiosity and discover new passions. Maybe there's a creative spark you've ignored, a hidden talent that's been waiting to be unleashed. Creativity can be a powerful outlet for self-expression and healing. A passion project you've put on hold, something that excites you and gives you a sense of purpose. Now is the time to dust off those dreams and bring them to life. Or a desire to connect more deeply with your community. Building relationships and contributing to something larger than yourself can provide a sense of belonging and fulfillment. This isn't about rushing to fill the void left by your job. It's about taking the time to understand yourself better. It's about approaching yourself with curiosity and asking, who am I beyond the roles I play and the work I do. Be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, and trust that as you create space for exploration, clarity will emerge. This journey of self-discovery is a process, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Embrace this opportunity to redefine your identity gently, with compassion and an open heart. You are more than your job, and this is your chance to explore the vastness of who you truly are. At some point, the practical considerations will inevitably surface. You'll need to update your resume, network, and start exploring new opportunities. And while it's important to honor the emotional processing we've been talking about, it's equally important to avoid getting stuck in analysis paralysis. Here's the thing about clarity. It often reveals itself in the doing. You don't have to have all the answers, the perfect plan, or the ideal job lined up before you take a step. In fact, sometimes the best way to figure out what you want is to start moving in the direction of what feels interesting, even if it's a little scary. So what's one small step you can take today? Maybe it's reaching out to a former colleague for coffee, updating your LinkedIn profile, or researching companies you admire. Maybe it's signing up for a webinar on a new skill or attending an industry event. Remember, action creates momentum. And momentum, even in small doses, can be a powerful antidote to fear and uncertainty. As you begin this phase, be mindful of your energy and set healthy boundaries. The most fulfilling paths aren't always linear. Sometimes, a detour or an unexpected turn can lead us to exactly where we're meant to be. Going through a layoff is tough. It's a time of immense change and uncertainty, and it's okay to acknowledge that it's taking a toll on your mental health. You don't have to pretend to be strong all the time. If you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or just plain exhausted, please know that seeking support is a sign of strength, not weakness. Therapy can be an incredibly valuable resource during this time. Beyond therapy, consider joining a support group or connecting with a career coach. Remember, taking care of your mental health is not a luxury, it's essential. You may not have chosen this path, but here you are. And while the road ahead may feel uncertain, you don't have to walk it perfectly. You don't need to have all the answers or know exactly where you're headed. All you need to do is take the next right step. This is a process, a messy, beautiful, often frustrating process of rebuilding. But here's the thing about rebuilding. It requires us to look at the foundation upon which we're building. It asks us to examine our values, our priorities, and what truly matters most to us. It's easy to get caught up in the shoulds and the supposed twos, to compare our journeys to others and feel like we're falling behind. But remember, this is your journey. There's no right or wrong way to do this. The only right way is the way that feels true and authentic to you. As you move forward, trust your intuition. Listen to that quiet voice within that knows you better than anyone else. It may not always lead you down the easiest path, but it will lead you down the path that's meant for you. And remember, you're more resilient than you realize. You've got this. You're allowed to feel uncertain. You're allowed to start again. You're allowed to grieve what was lost and embrace the beauty of what's yet to come. This is your story. One day this season may be the turning point you're proud of. The moment you stopped, reevaluated, and courageously chose a new direction. The moment you realized that your worth was not tied to a job title, but to the depth of your being. For now, breathe, anchor, and begin. The world needs your gifts, your talents, your unique way of being in the world. You've got this.